Hi there, Math 100 students. I wanted to give you a tutorial on how to use the graphing tools on WebAssign because it's actually easier than you think if you haven't figured it out yet. So I wanted to go over this problem that says complete the table of values for the equation. And notice here how they have set up the t-table. Notice that is horizontal versus the vertical way that we normally see it. So for this equation, they have given you the x values, -2, 0, 2, and 4, and they're asking you to find the corresponding y value and place it in this box, as you can see. It says enter an exact number. So this is saying when x is -2, what is y? So what you would do is you'll substitute the x with -2 and you'll solve for y. So for example, you plug in -2, you get -6 minus y equals 3, and then you add 6 to both sides and you divide by -1 to get y by itself, and you would get something like -9. Then you go to the next one, plug in 0, 3 times 0 is 0, minus y equals 3. Divide both sides by -1. You should get -3 when x equals 0. Plug in 2. 3 times 2 is 6, minus y equals 3. Subtract the 6. You get -y equals -3. Divide by -1. You should get a +3 on that. Okay, let's try when x equals 4. 3 times 4 is 12, minus y equals 3. Subtract the 12. You'll get -y equals -9. Divide by -1. And you will get a +9. But go back and check those. Obviously, you need to write all of that out. What you've been taught to do is first put this equation in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, and then that will make it easier on you to plug in -2 and instantly get your y value. Now, graphing is much easier than you think. We know that this is a line because the exponents are 1, x to the 1 power y to the 1. So this is a linear equation, therefore it's a graph of a line. So you will not choose a circle, you will not choose the parabola, you will choose the line here. So you'll click on this line, and what I want you to notice, they give you options. They give you option for a ray, and they give you option of a line that's not continuous. But this is a continuous line. It goes on forever and ever. That's why it's indicated with an arrow at both ends. And even when you are drawing your lines on paper, you need to put arrows at the end to indicate that that line is continuing in both directions. Now, what you probably didn't notice is that once you click on this line here, you notice that point 1 pops up. And guess what? You don't have to come up with points here because, hey, these are points up here. For example, -2, -9. So I can just put -2, -9 in. Another point is 0, -3. So I can put 0, -3 in, right? And it automatically graphed my line. How great is that? I did not have to fidget with this line. So don't ever fidget with the line. Just put the points in that satisfy that equation. As long as it's within the realm of this box here, you can plug in that point. So if you see something that was actually off out of the box, just choose another point. You don't want to choose something that was a point like, I don't know, 100, because that's not in the box. So make sure you just choose numbers that are contained within this rectangular space or this square space here. Now, the next thing you need to do is just submit answer. So we submit the answer, and it goes through the process of deciding if it's correct. And notice that we have green check marks, which indicates that it's correct. So that's really how you graph a line. Now, let's just say you mess up on one of your lines and you end up drawing another line, right? Notice that there are two lines on here, so automatically you will be marked incorrect if you have two lines in this space. So in order to clear out all of these lines, just clear all, right? Do you want to clear the graph? It will delete all your plots and fields. Yes. So start from scratch. And that is the presentation on how to graph in WebAssign. I hope this helps. I know it will.